Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Gamerbloo. This is your host, Waddy. Today, we got a new podcast for 2024. I'm with my two partners. They're going to introduce themselves. Or
Papa,
introduce themselves. I'm sorry.
Papa Drius,
Sun God.
Sun God, formerly known as Sunchild.
Yeah. All right. So, we got a couple of things we want to talk about today. So, the first thing we're going to talk about is that movie with Kevin Hart called Lift.
All right,
So,
I'm the
talk
only
about it, Papa Trace.
yeah, I'm the only one that's seen it, unfortunately. So, well, fortunately for you guys. So that movie, I had literally never heard any aspect of that movie, like at all, like most Netflix things, until a couple days ago. And in summary, that movie is best as just like background noise. Like if you're doing something more important in your life, it's just kind of on. Just
Yeah.
it's just there. The premise of the it's a heist film. So they're basically trying to steal money uh from like, some evil Frenchman who I think it's played by Jean Reno, who you might know from the Professional, like way back. And it's just such a incredibly basic heist film. I can't even tell if it's supposed to be an action film or an action comedy because it wasn't funny, and then the action was like generic. And just watching Kevin Hart try to act in like a more serious role is just laughable because he's not like great. It's just something about his voice where you just can't take him seriously, and then he's just like looking up to everyone, which is also like kind of comical. And then when they're like doing like the whole walk of the entire crew down, and then you see like dudes all up here, and then he's like right here in the front.
Oh Lord.
It's just, like I mean, it's not always about stature, but he doesn't have like the prominence of like a leading man. It's like a film in that regard. I mean, I feel like at this
Yeah.
point he might be only typecast as like a comedic role because that seems to just suit his voice and his presence better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, the movie is just so basic. I won't say that it's like good, but it's just it feels like a generic summer blockbuster movie that I might have seen if I was like 15 or something. And I guess on
Mm.
Netflix, it's basically just there, so you turn it on, but it's like don't make an event of
Mhm.
seeing it. There's no fun to be had there. It's just okay. But
Yeah.
even then, I felt like I wasted my time, and I wasn't actually watching it. I was just there as someone else was watching it, and she didn't
Eh.
That's
think
bad.
highly of it either. So it's just there. It's
Wait.
background noise. Very
You said he was
high.
playing a serious role?
Yeah. It's not. I
Oh,
wouldn't say
okay.
it's drama serious, but it's like more serious. It's like normal serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not great. I wouldn't recommend it, but I mean it's Netflix, so you probably have the means to see it.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Okay.
the Netflix trailer now.
Yeah, I couldn't really get what the tone of the movie was supposed to be, like comedy or action or just like normal summer action, which has a lot of comedy in it. But it
That's
did
what I thought
Mm.
it'd
none
probably be.
none of the comedy like hit it for me, if there even was any. Cause I'm not sure. I just couldn't tell.
Yeah.
And then like the forced romance between like the lead and the protagonist, between the male protagonist and the female protagonist, just didn't make any sense whatsoever.
What about that movie with Wesley Snipes was good, where he played a serious role.
Well,
What
that's
movie's
because
that?
once you bet on black, you just know better. Like Wesley Snipes, I feel like he's just from like a different. Well, he was never a comedic actor. He was more of just like an action guy. And
Yeah.
then because he doesn't really have like a comedic bone in his body, really, he can just pull off
Yeah.
like serious more believably. But then when I think of Blade, Blade had like some goofy moments, and he seemed to do that well
Yeah.
enough. But I feel like in
Yeah.
general he's more serious, so you can take him seriously.
Yeah.
Like if he was trying to
Yeah. But
but then he also did like I think that movie Tu Wong Fu, where he was like dressed as a
Yeah.
woman. So somehow he was able to do the opposite and break off into like a comedy.
Yeah, but
What?
I'm talking about that. Did you all see the Kevin Hart movie with Wesley Snipes?
Oh no,
Oh my gosh, y'all didn't see True Story?
I don't know what that
No, I
is.
didn't see that.
Homework assignment.
True story.
Y'all gotta go watch True Story on Netflix with Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes.
It's called
And
True
Kevin Hart,
Story.
yep, Kevin Hart plays a serious role. He's not comedy relief. I mean, some moments with things he said that make you laugh, but it's a good
Is that the
movie.
one where his wife died during childbirth?
Nope.
Didn't know he had multiple serious roles.
Nah,
Oh,
yeah, this is like
this a show.
no, it's a series movie, whatever you want to call it. That 5 episodes.
No, it's
You can
seven
call it a
episodes.
movie. Yeah, 7 episodes, but it's really just one movie broken up into episodes.
Okay.
Make sure y'all watch it this week. Trust me, it'll keep
Wow.
you entertained to the end.
Was it's funny or is like supposed to be like real serious?
Kevin Hart says basically it's based off of true events in his life, somewhat in a way, but
Bullshit.
it just kind of goes over the drama you go through when you're like rich and famous and you have family members that always ask you for money. It kind of goes into that. Um,
Uh,
but it's like stuff that your own family would do because you have money.
Oh, it's a limited series. I don't know how. It came out in 2021,
Yeah, how
and
did y'all miss this?
somehow I did not hear an ounce of this thing at all. Like I've heard
somehow I
nothing
didn't
about it.
care.
Nah. I'm gonna check on y'all. Make sure y'all watch it this week, especially if
Okay,
y'all ain't got nothing to watch.
definitely do
Okay.
that. Oh, randomly, have either of you seen The Equalizer 3?